Hello everyone, welcome to Beauty in the Garden. I'm T. So right now I am getting my plants ready. So if you guys have gotten your starts ready, it is time to go ahead and get this second step done. And that second step is making sure that we get our plants ready to go outdoors. So that is called acclimate. So we want to get them acclimated to go outside because we don't want our plants to get sunburned, damaged, or we don't want them to wither away when they get outside. So what I'm doing, I'm going to go ahead and expose my plants to the natural elements. And that is, we want the wind, we want the sun, we want all of that going on, because what happens is when the wind blows on them, it strengthens the plant and it gets it nice and sturdy, that it knows that I need to stay solid. So that helps a ton too. And that's why I have a fan in there as well. But the sun is the big key. We want them to get used to being out into the natural sunlight. So that is what I am doing today. They all are sitting out, so I'm going to leave them out for roughly about 2 to 3 hours out here in the sunlight. Now I did go ahead and plant up some more starts, and right here I planted up here some mustards. I planted up some scarlet kale, and I planted here some curly kale and some lacinato kale. And then I planted some Saigon turnips, some purple top turnips, some gold beets, and some red beets in this tray back here. I planted those yesterday, okay? But we're gonna go ahead and get these done and get these starts nice and happy. So that's what we're doing right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and stroll onto the back so you guys can see what is going on in the back garden. Okay, so now we're at the back garden, and I wanted to go ahead and show you how the collard green is doing. It's doing really well. Down here, I popped in Mr. Stripey. He's up under a dome. I wanted to see how much my plants can tolerate. So I went ahead and popped on these domes. And right here is a brandy wine that I have in here. And then if you see here, I have some slug and snail damage onto my daikons, but that's okay, because once they get really happy and really strong, the slugs and snails will not even mess with it. So right here we have some garlic here and some onions. I planted 2 rows of onions, and then right here is all of the garlic. Now if you see here, my bunching onions actually has put on a flower head, which you see here. I left them. Now you can't eat them, they're really good. So I have 2 of them that's growing here. Now we had a strong wind last night and things are like a little bit blown over, but we have, these are really good, you guys. They're really strong and very thick, okay? But they're great to put in a meal. So as we stroll along, I do have here a rosemary, and I went ahead and popped in some more onions here. So now I'm going to go ahead and take you on to the main garden. Now I went ahead and took down my greenhouse, and I'm going to be repairing this a little different, and so this is what it's looking like as of right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that. But let's go ahead and stroll back into the main garden. So over the cilantro has gotten a lot bigger. I went ahead and separated my mint, because I think what happens is it was getting root bound. So I went ahead and cut it in half and repotted it up. And then the lettuce is doing really good, as you see here. Now I have here in a pot a gift. Right in this pot I have a shampoo ginger from Miss Gigi Naturals, and then I have some mums that are growing back from last season, my onions that I need to go ahead and pot up, and some more mums, and some lettuce. So in this bed I went ahead and popped in all of my red onions, and they're doing good. What you see here, I went ahead and did 5 rows across and 5 rows long. So in here is 25 onions. And as we go ahead, I went ahead and filled this bed. Now in this bed, I am going to do carrots. I'm really thinking that I'm going to go ahead and do carrots in this bed. And I think that will work out perfectly. Now over here, the kale is doing amazing. You guys, finally, my petunias have put out. Look how pretty my petunias have came out. They're doing really good. And I've been harvesting kale like crazy. But it seems like it's just not going anywhere. So there go my petunias. So here's the lettuce, which has gotten much bigger even from the last video. And as well, my mums have put out, look at that. I have a bright yellow mum here. It's really pretty. I have like 3 colors in this pot here. And down here is the cabbages. And they're doing really good as well. That is a nice cabbage head right here. It is starting to try its best to firm up. And let's see, let's check this one. Yeah, they're starting to roll really good. And as well, look at how this has put out. So this has already started to do its thing and put on the flowers and the pods. I see some of the pods are actually starting to form, and as well, these love these flowers. Now as we go ahead and stroll over here, I was showing you guys last video that I was going to go ahead and let my bok choys go to seed. Now it's almost time to go ahead and harvest the pods. Look at how thick the pods have gotten. So I'm going to have a ton of Purple Lady bok choy seeds that I'll be able to go ahead and harvest. Look at that. Look at all those pods. That's all seeds for my next crops for the next season and seasons and seasons on. But look at that. You see how many pods that is? That's a lot of seeds that is growing right here. Now I need another petunia, you guys, to go ahead and put into this pot. The garlic looks okay. Now I wouldn't probably do this again. I probably wouldn't put the garlic in here in this pot because it really is struggling in there. But all in all, everything looks absolutely amazing and doing really well. And as well, it's time to go ahead and get our next batch of lettuce out and set out for the next harvest. So I'm actually going to go ahead and harvest this one right here. My daughter's going to help me out. So my daughter's going to hold the basket for me. I'm going to put that in there, my little helper. And then I'm going to harvest this one as well. I'm going to put that in your basket. Okay. And let's go ahead and harvest this one over here, Buggy. This one right here. All right, we got that one. Put that in your basket. All right. Now we're going to harvest the one over here too. Right here. And we're going to harvest this one. I'm going to make us a salad for lunch. All right. Look at that. That's very pretty and very yummy. So we're at the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed the content. Please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I do upload a video. And remember, there's beauty in everyone's garden. And bye-bye for now.